Now we got Mr. Burns in the Wasn't Two with the music, por supuesto, como siempre. And acá we have somebody we haven't seen in a minute.
Hello, Lily, I'm back.
It's for all the people that only seen pictures of Lily. Now you can see her live. Look at it.
Hey.
Guys, please don't masturbate. Guys, don't masturbate when you see this, okay? I'm saying this because Lily, you know, you're very sexy and pretty, Lily.
Thank you.
I gotta say
Thank
that.
Thank you.
And on top of that, she's really smart.
Yes, brains and beauty.
Oh, she already graduated from Berkeley.
I did.
Oh, really? She already graduated.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right.
So how much money are you gonna be making? And are you single?
I'm single and ready to mingle. Money, well, I have a bachelor's in social work, so I don't know how much money I'll be
that
making.
means you're gonna be making that much of money.
Ay, Dios mío.
You should be a little more crooked. Get into one of those, like, I don't know, money,
quick
driven.
money schemes?
Yeah, like be a lawyer, you know, one of those ruthless lawyers that
Lawyers are sexy.
represent drug dealers or something like that.
Yeah, lawyers are sexy.
Yeah. I don't know, but personally,
So are social workers.
Like Drake says, but I've been saying it way before Drake. I like my woman book and street smart, you know. And Lily, she's one of them, of course.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, let's move into the first story of the week that I want to highlight. So I was telling Lily about this story earlier. So basically, a drunk, naked woman in Louisiana stole a taxi cab. Let me tell you a little bit of how it happened, though. So this is what happened. A woman was drinking in a motel. And after she got out of the hotel room, she got a taxi cab, and then she asked him to take her to Michigan. Now Michigan is outside the fur zone. Now
yes,
I was telling Lily
that.
Now I was telling Lily, what do you ask me? If that was
a new word,
that was a new word for me. You know what? Do you have a dictionary here, Mr. Burns? Because from now on, I think what I want to do in the show is have a dictionary right next to me.
There's like 5 dictionaries over there.
There you go. I'm going to go get one in the break. So when I encounter a new word, I just go look at it and be like, hey, so that we all learn. My fellow immigrants and also a lot of Americans that don't know their own fucking language, man. I should slap you every single one.
Forget about Rosetta Stone. You know, it's all about your lessons.
Exactly. You know what? I got to buy me a Rosetta Stone. Do you think that's effective?
You know, I've heard that it is, so I don't know.
You heard it from the ads or you heard it from people?
From the ads. From the ads. No, I mean, and
that's a very
some friends have used it, but I don't.
You haven't asked them if it worked. Okay, well let's gather some information, man, because I want to try it, but you know, the ads is not a reliable source. They're trying to sell you the product. It's like when they ask me. It's like when when they ask me about my parties. Hey, is the party gonna be cracking?
Of course it is. If they're asking you.
They're asking me, what the fuck you want me to tell you? Even if I knew it wasn't gonna be cracking, what do you think I'm gonna tell you? You know what I mean? But anyways, so we're talking about this woman. So basically, she asked a taxi cab driver to take her to Michigan, but Michigan is outside
the fair.
You don't even know the word yourself, and you were giving me shit. Oh my God, this is the irony. The fair zone.
The fair
zone. Of
zone.
course. Oh man.
I'm not a taxi driver. I don't need to know that
word. You're making fun of me because I didn't know that word, and you didn't know that word yourself. Immigrant 1, American 0. Anyways,
I'm an immigrant too.
You came at 2. You're an American. Shut the hell up. Anyways, so it was outside his fair zone, and of course he told her, you know what, I cannot take you, and the woman got crazy. Now, what would you do? What would you do as a sign of protest, Lily? What would a regular woman do in a sign of protest?
If you didn't want to take me?
Yeah. Let's say that you're drunk. Let's say that it's not rational.
Start crying.
Start crying. Yeah. Okay.
Like,
that would really be.
I have to be there.
Actually,
like I might, I might hit a soft spot.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Burns has forgotten that he's in the show live right now. We're recording it, so he's talking to the ex-wife on the phone.
Not at all.
Okay, that's
doing
that's
some fatherly duties, my friend.
Yeah. Hard working. Okay, if it's that, then I'll let you slide. But you were crying. You know what? I gotta say that's a very effective tool for women, though.
Yeah,
they usually
you can
cry
get a lot.
and
you can get away with a lot.
They get away with a lot of things. My sister has gone away of
when
tickets.
When they cry?
Yeah, con tickets, I don't know, discounts in stores. I mean, I don't know, overdraft fees at banks. I heard that too.
Oh yes,
by crying.
I've done that.
You cried and got no.
I've called Bank of America, and it was not fake. Those were not crocodile tears. It was around Christmas time, and they took like $600 over overdraft fees, and I said this is a
$600?
fraud.
$600 of overdraft fees?
Because I bought like little things like for $1 or $2, a BART ticket, like a slice of pizza.
You
but
bought like 600 things of $1?
But no, every overdraft fee is like $35.
Lily,
So I bought like 6 or 7
$600.
things.
What the fuck? That's like hell of the many items. Yo, you're hella bad at calculating your fucking bank account.
I thought there
$600.
was money
I thought
there.
200, 300, okay, at the most, but $600, man.
But I got 400 back.
Anyways, but she did not cry. She did not cry in order to convince the taxi driver to take her to Michigan. Instead, she took her clothes off.
Even better.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have done that.
Lily would have got
If I tell
600
you-
back.
I know, right? I should have.
if I tell you I can take you to Michigan and then you take your clothes off, I'm a park. What else are you gonna do then? What else are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like that's not a very effective tool to convince a taxi cab driver, right? So but he got desperate. He lost his patience and he went to a police station, in order to get this woman under control. So when he got out of the cab, his dumbass left the keys inside the cab, and the crazy bitch took the car and stole it.
Por pendejo. That's what he gets.
She took the car.
She took the cab, yes.
Oh, wow.
And stole it. But she was so fucking drunk that after a block, she needed to take a rest. Who takes a rest after a block? And she, she was caught by the cops, who caught up with her a block later, and of course arrested her, charged her with indecent exposure, and also.
Was she still naked?
She was still naked. They had to put on her clothes and everything. So, man, so don't act up, man. Crazy broads. People get a little bit too crazy when they drink, man. They do
And I
things that
bet
they
cab
don't usually
drivers
do.
see a lot too.
Wait, you told me. Is you the person that told me the crazy story about the cab driver?
I've had a few with cab drivers.
What is the craziest ones that you had?
Well, one of them, he actually hit a person
Yeah,
and
you
just
told me about that one. So
drove off. Like,
whoa.
he hit the person and just like completely drove off. And I was like, let me out, please. Like, I didn't know what to do. And then another time, my friend was super drunk and he actually got her out the car and started pumping her stomach. But like, I've never seen a cab driver like, usually they'll be like, get out, you're throwing up. But he literally
Stand
got
better.
her out.
I'm also a doctor.
Yeah,
Damn.
he got her out, put her like against the wall, started pumping her stomach from the back. And I
You
was
sure
like,
he was trying to pump her stomach?
He was actually.
Maybe he was trying to pump
I
something
know,
else.
right?
He was trying to dig for oil.
I can help. I
don't know.
Yeah,
huh?
so that was crazy too.
Damn, man. But talk about like taxi cab drivers being prepared for everything. I bet you he was ready to give her CPR.
I
and
think
all of
he
that.
was. I really think he was. But he could have saved her life. She was pretty drunk.
Are you sure they weren't like estaban perreando ahí, bailando un poco de reggaetón, nada por el estilo?
No.
No, damn. But that story that you told me about the taxi driver that hit somebody, and then I think you told him, oh, stop, please stop, and he told you, no, if somebody asks you, nothing happened, okay, it's his fault or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, unbelievable. That shit is unbelievable. Anyways,